Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
The starters for Utah. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's George. And it's Williams King in at the shooting guard position. And finished off by Kessler.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Filipowski, following the bucket by the Hornets. George in the post, hounded by Ball. George, no good. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Ball. And here's Bridges. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Williams King. Check by Sexton. Kicks it to George. Here's Williams King. And here's Filipowski, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Outside Sexton. Back to Ball. From downtown, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Markkanen. 8 points in his last timeout. To the middle. Over to the left wing. Fires from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Charlotte leading by 3. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
The 3 from Ball. Utah with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Filipowski, and he banks in the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Ball outside. Back to Bridges. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Filipowski. Ball against Markkanen. Filipowski, the pass to Smooth. Back to Filipowski. Pass to Williams King. George for 3. The shot off that time. The Hornets with a lead. Outside for Sexton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Inside. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his second basket of the game.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
That one goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Here's the floater. And that one drops. Ball's got 5 points.
This kid is so skilled. What a touch from Melo.
Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen outside. Now here's George. Back to Markkanen. The 3 is up. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Williams King gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Sexton. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
From behind the arc, it's tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. The 3 ball. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 3. Williams King gets the bucket.
Assisted by Larry Markkanen.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Bridges. Oh, Kessler with the block. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Bridges passes to Ball. Now Sexton drives to the hoop. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul, Walker Kessler.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
That free throw good from Sexton. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Larry Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Williams King can't get it to go. Bridges down low, working on Filipowski. Bridges misses. George passes to Markkanen. Here's Williams King. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 5, the Jazz.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
Hornets leading by 4. Here's Ball. He's got 5. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Markkanen, the pass to Smooth. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. This one for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Dinwiddie comes in for Sexton. Sensabaugh's checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for George. Dinwiddie, right side. Tipped.
Oh, great D by the rookie. Bailey making an impact.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. On the attack, Green. Here's Diabate. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Diabate's got 6. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
There's Ball with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diamante's got 4 rebounds now. The shot. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Smooth. Pass to Markkanen. Count that bucket. Markkanen's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. And Charlotte another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Williams King. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Markkanen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Markkanen's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, Green. 3-pointer, Bridges. Drills it from deep. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
For Williams, those inside points are critical. I mean, I think he's most effective when he's getting points everywhere.
The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Williams is out there with Josh Green, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Williams King. 4 on the clock. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside for Sexton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range. Here's Bailey, guarded by Miller. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 5.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Filipowski, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Filipowski's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Ball passes to Sexton. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by Utah. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Shoots over George. Ball no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And here's George. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Here's Sexton. He's got 11. And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hornets making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler's checked in. And here's Charlotte now. They've led by as many as 14. George against ball. Down low. Diabate. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Here's ball after the basket by Utah. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Outside Sexton. Count the basket. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is how skilled of a scorer Sexton is. Able to make difficult shots in the defense's face.
Here's Williams King. Offensive rebound. For 3, George. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Hornets leading by 3. Miller, the pass to ball. No good with the triple.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Williams King gets the bucket.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Ball passes to Sexton. Kessler with a rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Smooth pass to Filipowski. Here's Williams King, hounded by ball. Pass to George. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Williams King. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history.
They're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Miles Bridges checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. Ball right side. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Smooth pass to George. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 13 from 7 feet, and the nice bucket inside from Ball. Ball's got 14 points.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Markkanen. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Miller outside. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
There's a screen. Pass to Williams King. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Diabate. To the inside. Over Markkanen. The three from Sexton. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Williams King, guarded by Miller. The three, George. Another three for Utah.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The three from Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
George passes to Kessler. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Now here's Miller. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Just 3 to shoot. Down low. Here's Diabate. Oh, Kessler with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams King. Again, Utah good for 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Ball against George. Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Fires for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. After starting from behind, they've put in the work to take the lead. Credit them for playing smart, unselfish basketball. Back to the game after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Look here now at Charlotte. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Utah leading by 9. So the Utah 5 right now. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's George. And it's Williams King in at the 2. It's good.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Outside Sexton. Back to Ball. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Releases. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Williams King to the wing on the left. Markkanen, the pass to Smooth. Releases. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Williams King. To the left side wing. Markkanen outside. For 3. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Kessler, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Williams King. George left side. Pass to Williams King. Yep, count it. Williams King's gotten 4 this quarter.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Yep, that one goes. Williams King's got 30.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Bridges. 10 points for him. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 13.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Williams King. Hornets with the rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And it's blocked by Kessler. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Knocks down the long J. 14 points for him.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Bridges passes to Ball. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sexton. 3-pointer. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Sexton. He's got 13. Here's Williams King. Pass to Kessler. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Sexton. 3-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either. To the middle. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Utah. Again, the miss by the Hornets. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Williams King, and he slams it in one-handed.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Ball. He's got 16. Fires from deep. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah leading by 20. Smooth, the pass to Filipowski. Nice D from Bridges. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Miller finds Sexton. Over Markkanen. Here's Miller. He got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Shot clock at 5. The three from Sexton. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Charlotte. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Fourth, the Hornets.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Here's Sexton, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defense.
Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half left in the third. Takes the 3. Ball no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Niang. Utah moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams King. Soft touch off the glass. Williams King's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Williams King. He's got 34. Shots good by Sensabaugh.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's in there. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball outside. And it's Niang with the rebound. Here's Williams King. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Jazz running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Grant Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Green. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Williams-King. Back to Niang. Pass to Williams-King. He's feeling it. Again, Utah good for 2.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Bailey. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
And Charlotte shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Ball no good.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Pass to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Knocks down the step back Jay.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice smooth shot that time.
Now Nurkic. Here's Williams-King. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Smooth. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Ball. He's off on the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Williams-King. Here's Sensabaugh. Green covering. Here's Williams-King. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Charlotte. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Williams-King. Hounded by Ball. Count it. Williams-King's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bailey, hounded by Ball. Here's Williams-King. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Green, the pass to Williams. Can't get it to fall.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
There's the drive. Williams-King gets the bucket. Williams-King's got 42 in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Salon. Brandon Miller's checked in for Green. And Sexton subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Ball no good.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Sensabaugh. Miller pulls it in.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Bailey. Sexton misses. The Jazz have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Sensabaugh, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Williams King. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Miller. Tight defense on him. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Williams King's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here he goes. Niang outside. Pass to Bailey. Nurkic a screen on Sexton. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Williams King. Niang, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Outside Sexton. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5 rebounds tonight. Niang outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams King. And the 3-pointer goes. Williams King's got 10 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Bridges down low. Defended by Niang. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Miller.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Niang. Here's Williams King. Pass to Sensabaugh. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Williams King. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Colin Sexton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Utah making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Bridges. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Bridges. And yep, it's good. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
And here's Nurkic. Out left to the wing. Here's Williams King. There's the 3. Miller pulls it in. It's Bridges on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Ball. Out to Bridges. The 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
To the right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Pass to Diabate. Now Sexton puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. Here's Williams King. Oh, Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Sexton. Miller outside. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound. Here's Williams King. And Utah calls time here. They lead by 45. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Anderson comes in for Niang, and Bailey subbed in for Williams. Here's Williams King. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Smooth.
Boy, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Williams King. Diabate grabs the board. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And it's Utah with the ball. 4-3. Williams King gets the bucket. Williams King's got 58.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.